which is great. Are we live? Yes, we're live, and the internet looked like it wasn't working there for a minute. So we're here on Ask the Expert live, on Nutrisystem Live. Today, this is a great time for us because we get together and we get to talk to you, we get to hear from you, and we also get to talk to some people internally. Today, we are going to be talking about how to get started on Nutrisystem and also what to do when you hit those plateaus, those rough spots in your weight loss journey. So today, we are going to meet with our weight loss counselor, Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hello, I'm Jeff. I'm excited to be here, answer any and all questions, get you started on the program, break through those plateaus, those big walls in front of your weight loss. You might have not lost for a couple weeks, so we'll talk about that. Any questions? Let us have them.
All right. So right now, you know that getting started on Nutrisystem is tough. And also there's tough patches that we can get. They're getting started on a new program, and as well as kind of getting through those plateaus. I personally call them brick walls because you hit the brick wall. If I'm on a plateau, at least I can run them. I feel like it's just a personal thing. But so I know that you have a unique story that kind of goes along with this. So before we get into talking about the getting started and the plateaus and those types of things, can you give us like a little background on yourself and why you're here?
Absolutely. The reason why I came to Nutrisystem was to help everyone else reach their goals like I achieved mine. I always dealt with weight issues my entire life, was always overweight. Over the years, I became excessively overweight at 455 pounds about 3 years ago.
Wait, did you just say 450 pounds?
455 pounds. I was able to lose more than I currently weigh. I lost 230 pounds, and now I'm here to help everybody else. Tell them it's possible now.
Wow, that's amazing weight loss. So 455 pounds. How much do you weigh now? I'm sorry, wait, is that a personal question? Can you answer that?
I lost more than I weigh now, so under 230 pounds.
Oh, okay, you was. Sorry. We didn't go there. So I just know that he lost a lot of weight. So so your unique take on this is a lot different than everybody else's, that people don't necessarily think that people who are working here have struggled with their weight, and you definitely had. So So you lost more than what you weigh right now, which that is huge. But can you tell me about what motivated you to lose weight and how that journey went for you?
My biggest thing is I would starve myself on diets my entire life. I mean, through high school I was over 300 pounds, and I never really ate to lose weight. I would just cut back my calories to next to nothing. I would lose my initial 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds and gain it right back. Would even gain more. So over the years it was a slippery slope and became out of control. Before my 30th birthday I made a decision to save my own life, and that's exactly what I did with nutrition and exercise.
Wow, that's impressive. It's quite a challenge to try to jump in there and lose weight. So I know that you have some things that were successful for you. So let's talk through some things that may help somebody who's on Nutrisystem getting started right now. What kind of tips, what kind of advice can you give them? How do they kind of get started on this thing? Because it can kind of seem overwhelming, especially if you're getting started or you're restarting. So why don't you just share what you would share with people on the phone or when you're counseling?
Yeah, the biggest thing is getting started. You have to have a plan. Without a plan, you're going to fail. And Nutrisystem has the plan for you. You just have to take advantage of what we have to offer. Weight loss counseling, we're here as your support system. Not everybody has the family and friends to lean on. Even if you do, they might not completely understand. We understand. We're here around the clock to help you lose weight. My biggest recommendation is pull out that daily tracker. Read everything we send you. It's not just there for fun. It's there to help you lose weight. So that would be my biggest preach to everyone.
Wow, who knew the daily tracker was that important? Okay, the daily tracker is important, and you should fill it out if you're trying to get on this journey. Jeff says, fill it out and it'll help you. So so what else? So we have the daily tracker, we have kind of a plan. What else can you do to help people kind of get started? Is there a shopping that you have to do? I mean, how do you kind of arrange yourself to think in a new way? I mean, because right now people are, you're in your old way. Okay, I'm going to try Nutrisystem. I'm going to read all the materials. What do you do? How do you be prepared, really?
It's all about setting small goals. I mean, if you plan on being perfect, it's not going to happen. Everyone's going to have their different things that they are struggling with, whether it's water, vegetables, meal spacing. You have to take on one thing at a time. You can't overwhelm yourself in the beginning, because that's when you're gonna hit that slope and just keep sliding. Lean on us, call us when you get your first order to get started. We'll walk you through the program, explain it, break it down as simple as possible. The print materials, I'm not a big fan of reading myself, but when someone tells me how the program works, I'll be good. And that's what I preach, is just give us a ring. We'll help you get started in weight loss counseling.
Okay, that's good. You should lean on people, because we have like a team of people that are here to help you. So what about when you get into those plateaus, those situations where you don't know if you're going to make it? You've been on the program, you're doing your best to stay as focused as you can, but the weight is not moving. So what else what can somebody do when they hit that plateau, or what I call the brick wall? What can you do when you've hit that and you're just not making it any? So what can you do?
It's a great point. I mean, everyone thinks, oh, he lost 200 pounds. He was able to lose it. He had so much to lose. Well, I even hit plateaus. Everyone's going to hit them at some point during your journey. If you have 5 pounds to lose or 200, the biggest thing is your body likes variety. Once it gets comfortable, it does not burn the calories as efficiently as it did in the beginning. In the beginning of the program, you're shocking your system. That's when you see that biggest amount of weight loss. But if your body keeps seeing the same food over and over again, in terms of the grocery add-ins, the power fuels, the smart carbs, switch those up, the more variety, your body will continue to burn, continue to be shocked all the way throughout your journey. Keep that consistency up the whole time.
Thanks. Well, what's nice is I see Andrea commented that Jeff inspired me to eat more veggies. Dude, you're making a difference here. You should eat more veggies.
That's
so
right.
Jeff says eat more veggies. You should eat more veggies. Okay, so we're on the plateau. We are trying to get beyond that. So what can you tell people that are convinced that they're trying so hard, but they don't feel like they're going to lose weight? What do you tell people to move them onto the not only off the plateau, but like getting started at all? Because this is a big thing. I mean, some people have so much weight to lose, and so what do you do? How do you get off of that that negative thinking? How do you tell people what's your advice to them to kind of to move them and inspire them?
It's all about goal setting. Short-term goals are best. It could be, I'm going to drink 5 glasses of water instead of 4 today. It could be, I'm going to wear this shirt by the end of summer. I'm going to pick it out, I'm going to buy it, I'm going to try it on, take a picture, it's going to be super tight. But by August, you're going to fit into that shirt. Little things like that are the biggest. Seeing that success, reaching that goal is unbelievable. So picking out these small short-term goals, instead of looking at the whole amount of weight you have to lose, break it down in 5 and 10 pound segments. That's what will truly help you. Baby steps along the way.
Baby steps. I like it. 5 to 10 pound goals at a time. Reaching those goals, and I guess feeling like you're getting somewhere. So let's see. So let me see if we're having any questions here. Let's see. Just started turbo takeoff. I'm worried that the rest of the month is going to be as hard as the turbo takeoff. So my question is, let's see more. Is turbo takeoff week more difficult than the rest of the week? Somebody wants to know. Sorry, Alexa,
yeah, the first week is challenging. It's set up for a reason, to kind of focus on 3 things: the meal spacing, the water, and the vegetables. Getting through that week, mastering those 3 things will make you successful in the rest of the program. Limit exercise the first week, take it easy, focus on the food. Second week through the rest of the program, you're going to get more calories, about 200 extra calories per day. So it does get easier. You're going to gain a lot of confidence getting through that first 7 days. But through the rest of the program, you should not be hungry. Those vegetables are what you're going to lean on the most. Fill up on those. Go well over 4 servings of vegetables every single day, and you should never be hungry.
Terrific advice. So if you have more questions, feel free to put them in here. Jeff is available to answer them. He also answers the phone, so not right now, but he'll answer the phone later. But so if you have any questions about what for particular for you, we're happy to answer those questions. So with plateaus, successes, those short-term successes, those types of things are really great advice. What else can you, talk to me about what your favorite smart carbs are, what your go-to for power fuels. What is it that you like best?
I tell everyone almost every single call, every single day, how important vegetables are, and not to force feed yourself them. You got to find a love for vegetables. You got to find a love for everything you do in life, or you're going to stop doing it. If you don't like to go for walks, you're not going to go for walks. Whether it's exercise or nutrition, you have to find things you like. In the first week, each week through the program, focus on the vegetables, how you can flavor them so you can enjoy them rather than force feeding yourself. I always use the example, I feel like a rabbit when I eat my raw vegetables. Always add flavor to those, whether it's dipping them in salsa or adding a little garlic or pepper to them will change the taste of them. You'll actually enjoy eating them rather than force feeding them to yourself. So that's my biggest thing, is fall in love with vegetables, and you seriously will see some great results with that.
Well, I appreciate the rabbit analogy, because I kind of get that. You know, you eat your crunch, crunch, crunch. Yes, I feel like a rabbit. So Tabitha says, hi, Jeff. So say hi.
Hey.
And then Sheila, wait, there was somebody who said, Sheila Jordan wants to know if the food is, sorry Sheila, if you want it, she wants to know if the food is as good as it looks on TV. So you can just share with her.
It's good. I mean, I always use these examples. Everyone has their meal preferences, so that's what's great about a program. You can pick out, you know, your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack. You know, find the things that you enjoy. We try to offer you food that doesn't feel like you're depriving yourself. That's one of the biggest things. And, you know, yeah, it tastes good. One of my favorite things for breakfast would be the blueberry lemon baked bar. Awesome. It's not too sweet, not too bland. I love it. It's a perfect mix in the morning. I do it almost every morning. That's my go-to breakfast item.
Go-to breakfast item. We like it. Okay, so great advice on the veggies, salt and pepper. Okay, and Debbie says the frozen food is the best. Yes, we agree. I love the frozen food is something we all talk about here that we particularly love. So so let's ask some more questions. If you had to cheat, let's say you had something to have, and it was something you wanted to do that was smart, and that you wanted to have to sort of indulge, and it wasn't going to break the bank, kill the whole diet thing. Tell me what you would eat. So, because I know you're a fit person.
Well, I have my healthy go-to item and then my unhealthy. Well, the healthier one would be, and I tell this to almost every customer too, when I talk, I'm in love with vegetables, I'll be honest. But the microwave steam bags of vegetables, I'll eat the whole bag. Don't limit yourself to one small serving. I'll eat the whole thing, because those are free on our program. You can really fill yourself up eating broccoli, cauliflower, whatever it might be out of a steam bag. That would be really beneficial to you. In terms of what's not the best option, I'm in love with peanut butter. I have a true addiction to peanut butter.
Yes, he said peanut butter.
I'll take a spoon and go to the jar and eat it. I'll be the first to admit that. But what I've done to counter that, strong addiction is I'll buy the natural peanut butter. I'll drain the oil off the top to where it's good enough to give me the nutrition of peanut butter, but not enough for me to keep eating it. I don't love it as much.
Yes, I think they'll go to cheat for peanut butter. I laugh. I think, peanut butter? I wouldn't cheat with peanut butter. There are better things to cheat than peanut butter, but he's laughing over here because he loves peanut butter. So I was asking him earlier, so do you have a special kind? Is it crunchy? Anyway, so he tells me about the oil and stuff. Anyway, so very good that you have that go-to snack for on the program, which is eating a whole bag of veggies. And I saw some people said that Tony says that he eats the entire bag too every night.
There you
so
go,
it's a great way to fill yourself up. So and then there's others who like to roast their veggies and stuff. And then so I have a question. Somebody wants to know Janelle wants to know how I should space out my 2 shakes a day during the day when I'm on the first week of Turbo Tego. So you can you take that one?
Yeah, my easiest recommendation is the shakes are designed to be your morning and afternoon snack. Everyone's schedule is different, so I'm not going to say have them at 10 a.m. If you don't wake up till 9, you want to space everything out 2 to 3 hours. That's whether you're on the first week or each week on the program. That's what it's going to look like. So as long as you have 2 hours between, the max I would go was 4 hours, but really 2 to 3 hour window between every meal and shake, or meal and snack.
Timing between the snacks and the meals, it's a good thing. I guess as you keep yourself fuller with better choices, I think that overall has a long-term effect. So what else can I ask you? So what is your favorite Nutrisystem food? So tell me what you like. What's your favorite entree?
Well, the Blueberry lemon baked bar would be my favorite breakfast item,
gosh,
but
yes.
I mentioned that. But for lunch, the melts, I bring them almost every day. I'm at maintenance now, but I still use Nutrisystem food. Now that I'm at maintenance, I bring like a lunch and a breakfast usually here and there. But the melts are great. They're super filling and easy to microwave, and it works well for me. But yeah, that's my go-to.
Well, that's good. And so we're having a lot of good comments. Some people saying I put grilled chicken on my pizza and add cheese sticks. So good stuff there. So we have just a couple more minutes. So Jeff, did you have any last pieces of advice, suggestions, or things like that you would like to share with somebody? Or I can throw you another question.
I mean, my biggest thing is utilize counseling. It's part of what you're paying for. It's a huge plus in terms of our program. I mean, we're here to help you. We're here, 7 a.m. to midnight, 7 days a week. We're on the East Coast outside Philadelphia. We're all in one great big building to help you out and to help you reach your goals. So lean on us, ask us anything, set goals with us. I mean, I am literally waiting for you to call. And when you don't call, I'm just sitting there like, do. So call us and we'll help you, okay?
It's true. It's true. They're waiting for you to call them, and there's a team of great people down there in addition to Jeff that are definitely waiting for your call. So if you want to call and ask any question, they're happy to answer those things. So I think that's it. We covered a lot, and Jessica says she has a terrible time with salty urges. What can she do? Maybe we'll just answer that one last one and then we'll close out. All right, Jessica. We'll have the salty urge question.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's some things you can integrate into the program without getting the true downfall of salt. What I would do is maybe, do salt-free seasonings. You sometimes don't realize what this salt is providing. It's providing taste. So when you add salt-free seasonings to vegetables, to even our food, try that. Try garlic. That's a thing that has next to no sodium. That would be a great flavoring for food.
Good advice. I like garlic. Okay, so thank you very much, Jeff, for being here today. We really appreciate the time that you took away from the phones and chats to come up here and talk with us. And we want to thank you for tuning in to Nutrisystem Live. We'd love to hear your stories, your successes. Please continue to share them with you. We're here for you. And thanks so much.